Hello guys, and welcome to another Star Stable video. This time I'm just going over horses I recommend getting in Star Stable. Um, First two are in right here in Valedale, which you can run to anytime as soon as you get past the 4 Penta missions and open up Silverglade. You can just run right here. First ones I recommend are the Fjord horses, which are right here. There's some also in Mistfall, and there's one in Fort Pinta too. The one I'm on particularly was from Mistfall. They're a good choice to have, and same with the North Swedish horses over here. I recommend either one of them, since you will eventually need a snow horse. If you want to get to the Valley of Hidden Dinosaur, because there is a blood-chilling race at the beginning of it where if you use a normal horse, you're going to be going no faster than a fast canter, so you won't be able to do it really well. So a snow horse is a good choice. I recommend the Fjord first, since you get it at a quicker level 6. Which at that time it's really easy to get to level 6, because you're pretty much already at level 5, when you open up for Penta. It's overall not too badly priced, for Fjords. For the North Swedish, it is a level 8, so it does take a little longer, but they are cheaper in price, so if you like the price and rather just wait, for North Swedish, which these guys are located here in Valedale. There's one in Fort Pinta, and the rest are in Fir Grove. Either one, these are both really good snow horses. I love riding either one of them. But like I said, if you'd rather just get the Fjord first, because it's a quicker level, but it is slightly more expensive, or if you'd rather wait to get the North Swedish horse, because you will have plenty of time to get any of them, besides for the Icelandic horse, because that's an opponent that's level 17. Valley Hidden Dinosaur is level 12. So you can basically almost unlock every other snow horse, including Clydesdale and Halflinger too. But I've used both those before, and they're kind of hard to ride, honestly, because they have a really weird turning radius on them, and it's hard to ride them, especially at full speed. But there are Halflingers here too, and one in Mistfall. These are also snow resistant, but I don't like them as much. And the Clydesdale is just too big, and it's kind of hard for me to ride, honestly. I know a lot of people like them, but it's a good choice, I guess. But I'd rather go for a Fjord or a North Swedish first. But you will eventually have to get an Icelandic too, but like I said, that's way later. Because that's one of the few that's actually required, is the Icelandic. The next one is going to be in South Hoof. South Hoof Farm. Okay. Okay. Next ones are over here. And it is the Chincoteague ponies. These are 5 out of 6. So currently, since the Buckskin one never showed up for the app, and it seems like they're not working on it anymore, so we're probably never going to get it, as well as the Bay and Illusion. So there's these 5 right here, and there's one more in Fort Pinta. Because once again, just like Icelandic horses, you will need at least one pony, and for a certain race, that's the other reason you need Icelandic too, because you need a certain race to progress, and you will need a pony for that. So technically, Jorvik pony is a lot cheaper, and it has very similar animations, but I feel like the Chincoteague is a better ride, honestly. You know, if it's very similar animation, because I think this one actually moves a little bit quicker and turns faster than the Jorvik pony. But that's just me. I could be seeing things, but these guys are really quick to get. You can also get the Welsh ponies this early too, but Welsh ponies, you actually need a reputation to get them. You have to be at least friendly with the old hermit here on Southhoof. While the Chincoteagues, you can just arrive here and buy one instantly, because you won't need to be a level 7 to get to, you wouldn't be a level 7 to get to Southhoof anyway, so it's a win-win for these guys. And are 700. Like I said, if you're more interested in a cheaper pony, the York pony works really well too. Which they're all in Fort Pinta. And even a Zoni is a good choice, which is with Idris, but that one is a little pricey too. So if you're not into money, you probably just want a York pony. But a Chinko Teague is a really good choice too. I really like them. Next one is on Paddock Island. A lot of you are probably not going to agree on me on this one, but it's just me stating kind of an opinion too. So yeah, there's some of the Clydesdales that are over there. But though that's not the horse I'm going for. Any one of these Shires is a good choice. If you're someone who is like in a very crowded server, which I kind of am since I'm on Nightstar, and if you're racings with people, or they're kind of expensive, but if you're like racing people, especially on champs, actually Shires do pretty well, and it's easy to see around people since they're large. And personally, I actually think they're kind of cute, but that's just me. But if you are into large horses, the Clydesdale works too, and like I said, that one is snow resistant, but personally, I think I like the Shire a little bit better. I know I'm probably going to get controversy for that, because I know a lot more people do not like Shires. But I just like them because I think they cover a lot of ground and surprisingly move quick for a draft horse, actually. So Shires I actually recommend getting too. They're a good choice. Those are most of them. There's also one on the horse market. Next horse is going to be at Steve's Farm or Silverglade Manor. I'm gonna go Silverglade Manor actually first. Oh, there's another Shire over there too with the Clydesdales. Forgot they moved that one from Epona. But yeah, I'll go to Silverglade. There it is. Okay. Okay. So it is the Lusitano I'm recommending. And why I say that over the Andalusian is Lusitanos, which you could get you can get these here at Silverglade. There's 3 at Steve's Farm and there's 1 in Fort Pinta. The reason I say a Lusitano over a Andalusian, yes, both are elegant horses, but the reason I say this one is because there's actually a race where you are actually a golden Lusitano, and it's with Idris, like circus ringleader. So I think it's good to have one of these if you want to like maybe train up for that. And if you're a dressage rider, it's a good choice too. So yeah, Lusitanos I really like, and I think they have actually more color variation, to be honest, than the Andalusians. Like I wish we got the Bay one, but like I said, it's probably not happening at this point. It seems like they really are just not working on the app anymore. But yeah, these are elegant horses, and like I said, there is a race with Idris, you're automatically a Lusitano no matter what, unless you are doing it as a group race, then it could either be Z or Z's Night Dust or just 2 random Yorvik Wilds. But if you're playing single, you're automatically a Lusitano, so I recommend getting this one just in case. If you want to train up for that, because they are a little hard to ride sometimes, but overall I think they're good horses anyway. So So yeah, there's the Lusitanos. I like those guys too. And the last one I'm gonna do is actually a 4 Penta. I've already mentioned them, so it is gonna be the York Pony. I don't know why I didn't go to them first, but I should have. Um, um, here we go. Okay, so these are the York Ponies, and there's one on the app too. When they were still really big into it. So yeah, there's a total of 6 here. I like the only reason I kind of the Chinko taste a little better since they have more of a color variation than them, because for some reason I don't know why the York ponies are like a variation of chestnut browns and grays. Besides for that buckskin and this blue roan are the only ones I think are really different. But other than that, they kind of look kind of cookie cutter to me, which is why I don't like the York pony as much. But like I said, if you're because you are gonna need a pony eventually to progress past level 7. Because of a race. These guys are a good choice too, but if you don't want a Chinko too, because yeah, they are the cheapest to buy in the game. So you can literally just wait like just 1 month and just buy one. If you're not willing to spend the star coins for them, if you are a star rider, you automatically get 100 each Saturday. So if you're looking for ponies, are a good choice. If you're not interested in the Chinko Tig or any of the others, because I do technically unlock all of them if you do the reputation for the Welsh ponies. You technically unlock them really early too. The only one that's like not level 7 is the Connemara pony, which is a level 12. So that one does take a while to get. But I do recommend getting them too because they're just really fun to ride and very stylish for a pony. Like I said, if you're a dressage rider and you prefer ponies like I usually do, Connemara's are a good choice. And I'll show you one up here because there is one here in Fort Pinta. It's personally actually my favorite one. But the rest are on Paddock Island and Mistfall. So here's the other Chinko Tig next to it. This is the Connemara. So it's kind of expensive, and yes, it is the only one that's level 12 out of the ponies. And yes, it's a good pony to have. I recommend getting it when you're level 12 if you're a dressage rider and you like the smaller horses and ponies, which like I said, I kind of do. I actually sometimes use fjord for it, like I'm doing right now, kind of, and I kind of got a dressage look going. But yeah, Connemara's I do like, especially this Dapple Gray. I think it's one of the best Dapple Grays still in the game. And yeah, that's all I have for you. Those are just horses I really recommend getting. You don't have to get them, and if there's horses I didn't name that you probably recommend getting, please tell me in the comments. I would love to hear what you have to say about it. But this is just what I'm saying because, like I said, there's certain requirements, or if there's a training you want to get up on a certain type of horse, if there's a race or something coming, or use it for a certain event or something, then it's a good choice. I mean, these are good choices to have. Like I said, some are required, like a snow horse, and a pony, and like I said, a bunch of the Icelandic, but they're only one spot, and you have to wait to unlock pony to get to them anyway. That's why I didn't show them. But anyway, those are my horses I recommend. Please share if you have anything, if you have a horse you recommend to me or someone else, or if you don't recommend any horses I showed. I'd like to hear about that too, and maybe why you say that. I do love hearing opinions from anybody else. I do not hold a grudge against you if a horse on here you like didn't show up, or if a horse on you who you hate showed up. I mean, these are all my opinion. I will love to hear what you have to say. But that's my video, and happy riding.